Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Keeps the play going. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Looking downfield, it's McLeod. Flips it out in the flat. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
Oh, no.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Buying some time. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays.
Dude, where did you come from?
Intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Dang, bro.
First down here for the offense.
That's tough.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What are you doing? Running.
To go with if it couldn't find his target, it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Fighting off the defender. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it with him.
He looks that one in nicely.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
That's the ball.
That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That It was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Bobcats have pushed it inside the 20. Complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up, trying to make their way to the promised land on third and goal. And he takes on first down. Here comes this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the
Where are you
defense
going?
is really on its heels.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third and goal from way back there.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone.
And
Let's
he's
go.
gonna score. Touchdown.
Baby hands, baby.
Offense getting set for first down. They're going back to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Looking to pass. It's McLeod.
Oh my
Almost
gosh.
intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This one's complete. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Bobcats are flying down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. With jet sweep pass. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy. You can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative Football is a game of inches, and you've just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped him.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking to pass on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Comes out throwing on first down. He's right on target. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's loose, and he'll take.
What's going on, man? Dang, how's
First down here for the offense.
24?
From the gun, the ground game. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep him honest, pound that rock.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Bobcats will snap it on first and 10. Back to throw, it's McLeod. Firing to the right, complete.
Oh, he's hurt.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room
Good
to throw
stuff,
that one
my boy.
in there. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy that slot position.
Oh, come on.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
First and 10, they're down to the 25. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good.
Oh, catch the ball.
The catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
Who wouldn't have been the only All-American in his booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback? I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
It is yo
Kick
time.
field goal.
What is in your bag? What is your play call? Going to be fourth down now. I have to have this. I'm trailing. This is what every quarterback dreamed about in their backyard, making that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Georgia Tech pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Ramblin' Wreck players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bowman. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Not much time left, but the offense has a shot to end this one in regulation. Fakes the catch. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Trying to convert this second and short. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a
Let's
bad
go.
spot, and that's why they
You
still
can
have a
punt
shot
it.
to walk out of here with a W.
That pass
Yeah,
is
big
well
play.
off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive,
Oh my
this
gosh.
offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably. Maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
First play of the first possession of OT. Going up top on first down. Got it set up on the outside.
Oh, bring
And
him
he'll
down.
make his way out of bounds after the solid
going on?
pickup. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Man, you play this whole game back and forth into overtime. Now you got a chance to set the tone, run the football in overtime, and be a little physical.
And if you can run the ball and not put it in jeopardy by throwing passes, that's a great way to finish the deal. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on third down.
Let's go.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime.
And he missed. Wow.
No
Okay.
good. Now the pressure switches to their defense. They've got to get a stop. Nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score and it's over. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. If you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Not sure if something's wrong with their kicker, but they won't try the
hate
game-winning
kicking
field
this
goal
close.
and instead go for it on fourth down.
Did I get it? I didn't get it. Oh my gosh. I hate kicking from that close. Maybe I should have done it. Oh wait, no, I got it.
Now first
Oh,
down
no,
here
I
in the
didn't.
second overtime.
Dang it, bro.
The give to the tailback. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
At this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. Now in the second overtime, you must go for the two-point conversion. To throw, it's McLeod. They're bringing heat. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
That keeps the score. Texas State, 30. Utah State, 24.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Briggs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Utah State will snap it in the red zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got it behind the line.
Oh, switch to the right guy.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
You're joking. Dang it.
Touchdown, Aggies. That ties it
Why
up
was he
here,
open like
double
that?
OT, and now they can win it. Have to go for 2 here in the second overtime, and this one would win the game. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt.
Trying to pay off the decision to go for 2, and he will not. Down he goes with the sack, and we remain tied. Oh, there'll be second guessing there. And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. Looking to throw. They
You're
got
joking.
It done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime.
Utah State, 32. Texas State, 30.
Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets into the end zone in the 2-point
Bro,
conversion.
A-Rod, this one's crazy. We gotta go to triple overtime? Quadruple overtime? I think this is the 4th overtime. Oh gosh.
So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that 2-point conversion bag really is. Looking to throw, it's McLeod.
Let's go.
Done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
It's all about mental toughness. That's impressive there to get the 2-point play, and now you're putting it on your defense. Can they rise up to the occasion, David, make a play and end this thing?
Man, and that's what you're doing. You're trying to get energy from them. You're walking over there too. Guys, we just need one stop. One stop and we walk out of here a winner. I know you're exhausted. Just give me one more play.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass.
Oh, stop him, stop him, stop him, stop him, stop him, stop him, stop him.
They are denied. The
Let's go.
try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this
That's
defense
crazy.
in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has